Football on the horizon here at Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Second down carry for Taylor. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Richardson on 3rd. He's running for it. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, to be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Second and 10 at the Colts' 29-yard line.
Second down run by Pacheco. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they take him down right along the 30. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Escapes the defender. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. It only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that 1 stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. We've got a stoppage now for an injured wide receiver. That's Michael Pittman, who they're out attending to after the play. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Taylor trying the left side. He dodged the tackle. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action. It's Richardson. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Play fake. It's Richardson. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down. From the gun, Taylor. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Colts first down. 1st and goal, Indianapolis.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3.
Taylor can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball. Make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal for Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. The Colts pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
Colts 7, Chiefs 3.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. He'll take this at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Running right side by Royals. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
5 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
This is Royals working the left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Isaiah Pacheco. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Blitz coming. Mahomes. And they get to him again. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
A 5-yard loss.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially with all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, and it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needed a little help to get picked up off the grass.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. On now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He'll try and run this. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
12 yards. And the Colts 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Throwing now, Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Straight ahead with Taylor. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Good for Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's going to tuck it and run. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. 2nd and 3 now.
At the Chiefs' 43-yard line.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterbacks going from the collegiate level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that O-line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. At that time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no one had an answer for that defensive pressure.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Pete. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
26 yards. That's good for a Kansas.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
12 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Off play action, it's Mahomes. He's got it. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's another Kansas City.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs with a first and 10. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Zone read, it's Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass. One time stuck in the run.
Now we have a third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. This finds its targets. That's Royals. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
17 yards. That's good for a Kansas City.
Pacheco will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Colts out there on offense late in this first half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, trying to trim that lead. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30.
Richardson. Now here he goes. Still going inside the 35. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
And the Colts first down.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
That's another.
From the red zone on 1st. Cut near the goal line.
Richardson's pass.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts making a one-score game before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. Crawley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. That's caught. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
The offense retains possession.
Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
At the 50-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Final throw before the break. Throwing this for the end zone. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Butker knocks it through. And that'll double their lead to 6. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're